Movement during fasting is like a nice cold drink on a hot day. It just changes the whole experience. And you don't have to do a hard workout to get the benefits. You just need to get things moving. This is what we're about to do. It's going to be a 10 to 15 minute flow practice where we're going to roll through the joints, creating a bit of a wave in the spine. We're going to explore different stances to release around the hips, the abdomen, and try to do this with a sense of ease. No force. We're not trying to create tension or even stretch in the body, but more fluidity. So we're moving with ease, with grace. Dance for yourself. This is your time to enjoy this time of the fast. If you can, find a piece of grass, barefoot, sunshine, and just enjoy the sounds of nature. If you do this at home, no problem. Just get cozy, set up a nice space, and let's enjoy this movement together. Let's begin by bringing the feet about hip-width apart, finding a comfortable stance, softening the back of the knees, dropping the hips, releasing around the pelvic floor. Relax the perineum, the genitals, the anus. Relax the belly. Relax the shoulders and the arms. And then with me, go ahead and take a gentle breath in. Open the mouth and sigh it out. You can follow my movement of the hands. You inhale and lift. Ground yourself into the feet. One more time. Inhale. Lift up the arms. And then exhale, release. We're going to begin our movement. If I'm turning, it's just to show you another side. You keep facing the screen. By rolling the hips. So we're going to bring the hips back and down, and then we're going to scoop them forward and up, bringing back and down. And we start to roll through the hips. I'm showing you the movement with my hands. So the knees can bend and straighten. And this is nice and easy. We're not trying to make as big a circle as possible. We're just bringing subtle movements around the lower back and the belly. So bring your awareness into that lower part of your trunk. And as you're rolling through your hips, and maybe it's very small movement, doesn't have to be even visible. For example, I could be doing this. But I'm feeling what is going on. Can I relax a little bit through my belly? Can I lengthen through my lower back when I drop the hips down? And start creating a bit of a wave in the spine. So that when I drop down, I round the back, and when I lift, I arch. The weight on your feet is going to shift from the heels to the front of the feet. And just be aware of that. See if more energy can be pulled down from the ground into the feet when you lift. You really start to feel connected to the ground. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the shoulders. So you can stop the roll of the hips, and the shoulders now create that roll. So we bring the shoulders back and down, forward and up. And if your full range of motion was a 10 out of 10, maybe do a 4 or a 5. So we're doing this movement for the sake of lubricating the joints and bringing awareness in this part of the body. So the goal is not to change the body. Your body doesn't need to be more flexible or more strong. It is perfect as it is, and you're just enjoying feeling into it. Putting a gentle smile on your face. How good can you make these shoulder rolls feel? Can you relax your face? Very nice. Now we combine. We continue the shoulders and we bring in the hips. They move at the same time. They go down, forward and up, back and down. You bend the knees as much as feels good. And you're going to start to feel that the space between your hips and your shoulders, which is your spine, is creating a bit of a wave. Can you make that wave a little bit more visible so that there is rounding when you go down and arching when you go up? Your head goes along for the ride. Keep looking forward at the screen and you'll see that your chin has to go up and down in relation to your spine for you to keep your eyes straight on the screen. As you feel into your spine, you might want to turn a little bit to one side. I see how that opens another part of the spine. In a way, you're dancing with yourself, creating a rhythmic little massage. Go back to center, maybe turn to the other side. Oh, yeah, feels good. Maybe the front shoulder rolls a little bit more when you're turning to the side, creating that length into your spine. Being aware both of the back of your body and the front. And back to center. From here, bring the arms forward and up, open and release. Bend the knees. We do that a couple more times. Forward and up, open the chest, bend the knees, the elbows, lower down, round the spine. Lift and down. Two more. And down. Okay, let's play a little bit with the stances of the feet. So lean onto the right foot, put all the weight onto that right leg, bend the knee, and then step back the left leg about a meter or so. Foot points out of the back foot with the heel down, front foot forward. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to press down, shoulders and hips, forward and up, and back. And we create this roll, this wave of the spine, alternating shifting weight to the back foot and to the front foot. I'm turning to show you the angle. And again, I could be doing something really big like this, and maybe that feels good, and you can. But I can also just do something nice that feels like no effort. But blood is moving, my joints are working, and that's all we need to do right now. Making it feel good. We're going to shift the stance by simply squaring the hips and bringing the back heel up. So now I'm in a lunge position. My back heel is not touching the ground. And I continue doing the same. And this is time for you. So if you feel like, again, maybe turning a bit to one side or to the other side, just explore. If you need to slow it down, take a break, just go ahead. We have 2 more stances. The next one, we step the back foot forward and just touch the tip toes down, all of the weight on the right foot, and we do the same. Hips down and rolling. And if you're tired and you don't feel like lifting the arms, then just do a little bit with the shoulders. This is really training the right hip to balance. We're strengthening the muscles around the hips. For a little extra challenge, if you want, see if you can press your sit bones forward and maybe lift the knee for a second and keep on floating. Can you still have a bit of a wave here, standing on one leg? Can you maybe lift up the arms, maybe straighten the leg? Woo! And then bring the foot back and cross it behind. Legs are crossed. Gently squeeze the inner thighs, bend the knees, lower down, and we do the same. We go forward and up, back and down. Very nice. This is great to train the inner thighs and to release the outer thighs. It's great to open the sacroiliac joint, release any tension, inflammation into the lower back, especially if we do this with ease. See if you can feel your breath in your belly. And then bring the feet back to center. Before we do the other side, slow everything down, close the eyes. Feel your body in space. Back of the body open and relaxed. Front of the body open and relaxed. Open the eyes, lean onto the left foot, bend the knee, load the weight onto the left hip, and then step the right foot back. Plant the heel, back foot turning out. Bend the knees, move forward, up, shift the weight to the back foot, press down. And we circle. Releasing the jaw, maybe making little sounds like finding the expression of the movement that feels good for you in the moment. We're going to square the hips, lifting the back heel and continuing. For the hands, you could make fists and then open the hands. You make fists when you go down and around the spine, open the hands when you lift and open the heart. Or just keep lengthening the fingers and palms, keep them open. This connection between the heart and the palms through the meridians of the arms. We're going to shift the weight forward. Bend the left knee, all the weight onto that hip, finding the balance, and rolling. If the balance is challenging, just put more weight onto that right foot. Waving the spine. It's like as if your spine was a snake. So feel those vertebrae rolling up and down. And if you want a little challenge, You sink back onto that left foot, press the sit bones forward to engage the core, and then lift up the right knee, lift up the arms. Can you float effortlessly? Maybe the arms lift, maybe the leg straightens, and then step the foot back, cross it behind you, bend the knees, go forward, up, back and down. This is the cross-legged stance, building the strength of the inner legs. As we build the strength through the inner legs, it can help us be more centered and to not lose the energy moving out. We connect more to that center line, which we are currently working with. It's all about freeing that central channel. So let's go ahead and come back to center, and we're going to feel that central channel. Bring the hands onto your lower belly. Close your eyes. Feel your connection to the ground. Relax the pelvic floor, the lower belly, feeling the base of your spine and its connection to the ground. Can you breathe down into the earth via your pelvic floor? And then visualize a golden light moving upwards along the spine, through the belly, through the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the brain, the third eye, and out through your crown. Your greater connection to the cosmos, to the sky, to the divine. Enjoying the loving presence of your breath. Can gently open the eyes, bring the hands in prayer, thanking yourself for moving through this little practice. Thank you so much. See you soon.